For more than 40 years, a Virginia man has used his artistic eye to take Americans where cameras often cannot go, inside some of the nation's highest-profile trials and legal proceedings. CBS's Scott McFarlane turns our camera on courtroom artist Bill Hennessey.
In a year of blockbuster courtroom moments, there's always a reserved seat up front for the man with the pencils and the pad. Bill Hennessey of Virginia is one of the busiest and most prolific courtroom artists of his time. For decades, he's been sketching the drama that plays out in front of America's judges and juries.
It's my reaction to what I'm seeing.
But especially over the past year, producing the first image of the courtroom settlement between Fox News and Dominion Voting Systems, staying atop a wave of January 6th prosecutions, and providing some of the only images inside the Supreme Court. He got his start in this unique line of work while still in graduate school.
Someone called and said, "We need an artist. Is there anyone willing to go to a courtroom and draw?" And I jumped at it because I need to support my family.
And it stuck as he fell in love with not just being an artist, but a journalist, seeing the newsworthy moments in each case, then sketching under fierce deadlines.
You can do one of these in an hour or two?
Oh, less, if need be, yeah.
Less?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's literally, a few minutes.
From celebrities who've gone to court, like Chris Brown and Roger Clemens, to the historic case of Bush versus Gore.
Sometimes people say, "Oh, you have a photographic memory." I do not. That moment just sort of sears itself briefly, and I sketch as quickly as I can.
The use of a courtroom sketch artist might seem like an old-fashioned notion, but these artists have a bright future ahead of them. Repeated efforts to require or allow cameras in federal courts and the U.S. Supreme Court have failed. Washington defense attorney Steve McCool handles high-profile trials and knows what it's like to be sketched by Hennessey.
He's watched the proceeding and he's captured it as an artist, and he's captured a moment in time.
Do you ever have a bad guy, a defendant, say, "Hey, can I see how I look in your sketch?"
Yeah, I actually have. I've had several who say, "I want to get a copy of that," and I think, well, let's see how this goes. Let's see if you're still thinking that way at the end.
A favorable verdict for a courtroom master. Scott McFarlane, CBS News, Ashburn, Virginia.